Good evening, everyone. Late Night Mega here, and it's been a while. Quite a while, actually. Had a lot of busyness in my life and that, and so I have kind of missed the last few sets of Premier Drafting, at least. And you can see I'm even down here, I'm at the bottom of Bronze Tier 4, that's how much this is decayed. I have been still kind of playing Arena a bit off and on, but hopefully I'll be back now to do some drafts. I'm excited to do more drafts. I like drafting. It is my favorite format. I'm not super excited as far as Constructed goes, but so I'm going to be mainly focusing on Premier Drafting here where I can. Maybe I'll do some quick drafts of like March of the Machines or Phyrexia when those are available, just because I don't have any drafts of those. And I am hoping to do like maybe 6 to 10 drafts of Wilds of Eldraine. I don't know if I'm going to do much more than that because I do have a gaming channel that is still taking priority. But with that all out of the way, tonight we're drafting, well, Wilds of Eldraine and Premier Draft, and I have 14 draft tokens, and we're not using any of them yet. So let's get in here. I have looked at the spoilers of this set. I have looked at some draft guides. We'll see how this goes, but there'll be a lot of reading the new cards, getting used to that. And let's see, how much I actually remember when it comes to drafting in general. Alright, our rare here is Devouring Sugar Maw, which is probably good enough to be playing. 4 mana, 6/6 Menace, Trample. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may sacrifice an artifact, enchantment, or token if you don't tap him. Oh, and I can create a 1/1 white human token and food token. Okay, so it's kind of a black-white card. We'll take it, I guess. I got Disdainful Stroke here. I know what that does. Galvanic Giant. Picnic Ruiner is kind of interesting. Sugar Rush is a combat trick. Well, it doesn't add toughness. I don't really like combat tricks if they don't add toughness. I'm playing additional land this turn. Okay. Minecart Devil. Nothing else here is super duper exciting. Oh, there's Cooped Up. That's that, and Intangible Virtue could be good. Picnic Ruiner. Maybe Disdainful Stroke. I wouldn't mind having a 1 of Disdainful Stroke. But, what's this? We have Winning Twins. Flying Vigilance and Ward 1 for double blue and 2. And Swift Spiral, exile target non-token creature, return it to the battlefield under its owner's control at the beginning of the next end step. I mean, just the blue side of that could be really good. We have Stab Wound. That would go with our Sugar Maw pick. But we're not necessarily playing the Sugar Maw, so the first few picks we should just pick the strongest card in the pack. I'm not seeing any, like, super removal cards. I mean, there's a counter spell. I think we're just going to take the rare again. I'm not trying to rare draft. It's just kind of happening at the moment. Oh, the Vermin is decent. I like that one. It makes a rat thing. I do like the black-white rat theme. Okay, now here... When Moonshaker Cavalry enters the battlefield, creatures you control gain flying and +X/+X, where X is the number of creatures you control. That is quite the cost. However, it is a mythic. And while I said I'm not rare drafting, I am going to look for... I might still mythic draft just for collection efficiency purposes. So we're going to do that. Royal Roll token... this isn't bad either. But we're definitely going to auto-pick the mythics. We've got the red-white signpost uncommon, which wants the celebration thing. Stroke of Midnight. Destroy target non-land permanent. Its controller makes a 1/1 white token. Oh, I like that, too. Minstrosity. Alright. Oh, hey, we can't actually take a rare in this pack. So, what do we got? Target creature is +1/+1 until end of turn. It can't be blocked. Or it's... That's not bad. We've got a tapper. Celebration has life +1/+2 and lifelink. Also doesn't seem bad. I don't think we're going to take one of these red cards. Living Lectern. I don't think so. Yeah, I'll just take the cheeky house mouse, I guess. That should be fine. And now what do we got? Flying. Whenever you cast an adventure spell, you may copy it. That'd be good in an Adventure Matters deck. We have a blue-red card. This is wants instants and sorceries. We have the blue-green signpost uncommon. Whenever an enchantment enters, I get... This could be good if we end up having a lot of enchantments. Candy Trail, scry 2. I can sack it, gain 3 life, and draw a card. I don't know if we need that. Lifelink as long as you control another fair. I'll take the white card. We have Fiery Emancipation, which is a cool card, but probably not for us. Target creature's owner puts it on the top or bottom of their library. Misleading Moat. Scream Puff. There's that thing again. Enchantment you control is put into graveyard. Each opponent loses 1 life. That wouldn't be bad. This also wants enchantments put into the graveyard. I might just take the blue card here. Although it doesn't seem like blue is super... It seems like blue-red might be open, but blue by itself certainly isn't. Knightly Valor. That does make 2 things. What does this do? Target creature +2/+2. If the spell was bargain, that creature also gains flying and lifelink. I might like that a little bit more. A nice cheap combat trick. Succumb to the Cold. Tap 1 or 2 target creatures and opponent controls. Put a stun counter on each of them. Merfolk Coralsmith. We have Up the Beanstalk. There's a Scream Puff here. There's a Monster Roll token. I don't know if we'd be going into green. Haste, and when it dies, you get a thing. Alright. I know there's a lot of 1 toughness creatures in this format. Aquatic Alchemist might not be bad. Untap target creature. Oh, untap target creature. Gains +1/+0 and indestructible or destroy a creature. That's big. I like that trick. I think we'll take it. What else is there here? Minecart, Daredevil, yeah. Moment of Valor is fine. The Tome Seeker. If it was bargained, return an instant or sorcery. Okay, when it was bargained, create a Cursed Roll token. I'd rather return an instant or sorcery. Create a Royal Roll. Oh, this thing is interesting, too. That, I don't think is. I'll take the 3-drop. We need some cheaper cards. Draw a card, create a Sorcerer Roll token, activate only as a sorcery. I don't think I care about that. We have some green cards here. Create a food token. Okay. And Spectre of Mortality. When it enters the battlefield, you may exile one or more creature cards from your graveyard. When you do, each other creature gets -X till end of turn, where X is the... That seems really good. Why don't we do that? Protective Parents. Create a Young Hero role token and attach it. Okay. We have the Fell Horseman, which seems decent, cooped up. Alright, I'm going to take the Spectre of Mortality. Maybe we are still going to be black. Exile target creature if you control an enchantment, scry 2. Yeah, we might be white-black here. We've got... Oh, I really hope this comes back, because this card seems really good. You get a... It's an enchantment, but it also comes with a knight. There's a nice combo with that and the Stockpiling Celebrant, because you get to return the enchantment to your hand, then play it again, get another 2/2. Garrick's Uprising. Yeah, okay. I think we're just going to end up as Flash Flying enters, destroy target creature and opponent controls that was dealt damage. I don't know how much we like that. I was about to say, I think we're going to be white-black, but then this pack happens. And the only card in our colors here is the Stingblade Assassin. Ooh, the Princess Takes Flight. Oh, this is a card I want to play around with, because that seems like it'll be cool. Kellyan's Lightblades. What's this do? Deals 3 damage charge attacking or blocking creature. If it was bargained, destroy it instead. Okay. You pay 2 if you do attach a sorcerer roll to it. Not awful, but not the greatest. We'll take the Princess Takes Flight. Minstrosity wouldn't be bad either. Leyline of Sanctity. I don't think that's going to be super useful. Sack 2 enchantments to return it from your graveyard to your hand. We need cheap cards. Ooh, Rat Out. I like that. But I think it's time to start taking some 2-drops. So I'm going to take the Unassuming Sage. And I think we're cutting the blue here, because I've got all of 3 blue cards. Tap up to 1 target creature, scry, and draw. Well, we have the Warehouse Tabby, which when we lose an enchantment, we then get a rat token, and it can get Death Touch. Yeah, I'm on board with that. The Unassuming Sages seem to be unassumingly going around. Ooh, Candy Grapple. That's good removal. Impact Trevor, Twisted Fealty. This is the Threaten trigger here. Oh, hey, that's the lady that's on the main pack. Hopeless Nightmare. I wouldn't mind a Hopeless Nightmare either, but I'm not going to pass up good spot removal for it. And this pack... I could take the 4-drop. Soul Guide Lantern. I'm not super excited about most of these. Well, we'll take the 4-drop. Oh, Cooped Up Wield. So, sure. Hey, we got the Unassuming Sage again. Oh, but there's a Ginger Brute here. I'm more interested in that. Oh, look, all of the colors we're not playing. That seems like a good one, though. That's the Bounce and Draw card. We got Light Blades. Okay, so we have removal. We just need... What's our creature count? Oh, we got 13 creatures, too. Leyline of... Okay, I'll take the Leyline of Sanctity. And another Ginger Brute. Okay, we get a rare we're actually going to pass because we're nowhere near red. So what is the pick here? There's a Greta. but we're not going to splash. As we could take another Stockpiling Celebrant. I want to get some more enchantments that synergize with that. Ooh, Grasp of Fate. That's a nice one. I mean, yeah, we're going to take the Grasp of Fate. There's also a Candy Grapple in here, too. The red-green signpost uncommon. Alright. Charming Scoundrel. Well, that seems pretty cool, but it's not for us. This could actually go well with our 2 ginger. Oh, wait, this is what we want. Yep, we want enchantments. And this is a nice one to return with our thing that picks up enchantments. What's this do? When it enters, create a food token. Sack of food, target player loses 2 life. Alright, the 3 blind mice create a... Oh, this is a rare, too. +1/+1 in vigilance. Yeah, we'll take that. We want tokens, we want enchantments. This is what we're doing. Prevent all combat damage will be dealt. That thing again. I think we just take this mythic, because it's a mythic, and I don't have any of them. So, yep, I'm still mythic drafting. But I think we've already got a usable deck, perhaps? I mean, I guess that remains to be seen. I don't think I'm going to run Stingblade Assassin. I think we've got plenty of good creature removal in that. Enchanted creatures I control get +2/+2. Or I have another one of these Stockpiling Celebrants. I think I want to do this. Because I don't think we have a ton of ways to make enchanted creatures. We're gonna stockpile on the Stockpiling Celebrants. Oh, Kindred Discovery. That's a mythic. Cooped up. I think we're good on... I think I'll take a Fell Horseman. I'm not going to necessarily mythic draft on the... Yeah, there's the enchantment sheet cards. Kind of like how Brothers War had those bonus... Gosh. I guess more removal. Yeah, this pack was just bound to not have anything. Oh, hatching plans? I mean, hatching plans would go great in this deck. We don't have a real way to splash blue, though. Enters battlefield, create a royal roll. Or the tempting apple. I do have some ways to... I'm going to take the tempting apple. I don't know if we'll play it or not. I don't know if we're going to play multiple of those things. Each opponent discards a card. That could be reasonable, even just on the black side. This could be reasonable just on the white side, too. Destroy target tapped creature. Eerie Interference. I guess I'll take that. I don't know that we're playing it. And Season of Growth. Okay. So, first ever draft for me of Wilds of Eldraine. I think we're lacking in 2-drop creatures. We have so many cards here. Alright, you guys know my policy. Cut everything and let's start. There's too many cuts to make reasonably here. Let's start by adding in... Yeah, we're going to base this deck around this. Princess Takes Flight is going to be good. We've got good synergy for that. 3 blind mice should be good too. I mean, this thing seems really expensive, but it is a mythic. We need some 2-drops. We have the cheeky mouse. Target creature gets +1. It can't be blocked by creatures of power 3 or greater. Oh, the adventure could be useful. Slumbering Keep Guard. Cooped Up, more removal. Candy Grapple, more removal. This thing can... This is also kind of a 2-drop because we can do the adventure thing with it. We want this enchantment thing. Oh yeah, we want Taken by Nightmares. We might have to play this just to have 2-drops. Oh, we have 2 of those as well. So, I'm lacking in 2-drops, but I still have, like, the mouse, the tabby, 2 ginger brutes. So that's still 4, 5. 5 creatures to play. Kind of 6 creatures to play before turn 2. Alright, what does this look like? Alright, so we can add some... Oh. Yeah, we gotta add the essence guy there. The Fell Horseman would be good to add. Make our opponent discard a card. That could be reasonable enough on its own. I don't think we're going to need more... Oh, I even have this thing. And why not? We'll play the big 8-drop. And then maybe we'll play... I don't really care about tapping stuff. Do I care about Archon's Glory? I mean, possibly. It is cheap. So this needs me to sacrifice things. I don't know about this 8-drop, though. Seems like it's going to be hard to get to 8. Man, I just don't want an 8-drop stuck in my hand. I would rather play the Spellscorn Coven and the Scream Puff. I'm not even playing that thing? How? Because we have all these enchantments and enchantment matters things. Okay. Oh, the Tempting Apple. 4 mana, I can gain control of an opponent's creature for a turn, but does that do anything for me, typically? I mean, bargain, we can't actually sacrifice creatures to bargain. We have to. It can be if it's a token. It has to be an artifact, enchantment, or token. Is the trick. Stockpiling Celebrant, Princess, or 3 blind mice. Oh, I mean, there's some synergy here with the apple and the Celebrant. I could see that. I could return my Cooped Up to play it again. This wants enchantments put in graveyards, though. But this can also just return any non-land permanent, so I could return anything that... Yeah, any of these adventure things, any of these... Yeah, I think we've got a lot of synergy with it already. Although the apple would be slightly more synergy. But I think we're good here. 9 plains, 8 swamps. We have a double white card early, as we're mostly a white deck. We do have a double black card to be aware of. Yeah, I think this is good. We're gonna try this. We are in bronze, so we'll see how this goes. It's also day 1 of the new format, so I imagine a lot of people are going to be making a lot of play mistakes here. Also including me. Okay, so we have the Devouring Sugar Maw. We can use that to make tokens. We've got... This is good. Princess Takes Flight. What we want to do is we ideally want to destroy our thing or return it to our hand before our opponent, before the chapter 3 goes off. I'm actually not going to attack. I will trade this for my Ginger Brute for that. Okay, we are up against... Oh, that piece of crap has haste. Okay, I guess it has haste. Okay, it gets a +1/+1 counter. Create 1/1 white human token and a food token. A little more interested in just locking that up. There, now it can't bother me. We'll flick a coin at our Ginger Brute. That's fine. Another veteran. Alright. We're going to pass the turn because this thing is an adventure, so we can just surprise. Merry Bands. Enters, you may pay 1 if you do create a young hero role token attached to target creature you control. That's not going to be good. We're going to put it on that. Okay. You have to put it on that. Resolve that. We're going to make this. And block here. Archon's Fury. That does not really help right now. I don't even have a bargain card yet. So I kind of don't want to play this, but I kind of don't want to take 1 billion damage either. So maybe we can get one of our stockpiling celebrants. That would be a phenomenal draw right now. Land would also be really nice. I could get none of that. Or we can just lose because we're stuck on 3 lands and can't stabilize. That's Ginger Brute. Okay, opponent, you have a good aggro deck. This is a very lethal attack, so we gotta block something here. Unfortunately, and now they're getting their thing back. Oh, hey, we have a land, but it's a bit too late. Yeah, it doesn't matter what we do, we lose here. Yep, far too late to get that land. And there's proof I'm at the bottom of Bronze Tier 4, and we're already losing. Great. Alright, let's see if the next goes better. We're up against Cold as Ice. Where were you in the last game? Alright, well, this is very keepable. We've got the Tabby. Why is everybody playing these things? They're annoying. Stop playing them. Attack me. Oh, I didn't think he'd actually go for that. Okay, if you want to... +2/+0 and create a monster roll attached to it. Now I can't stop it. I guess we're gonna do our sugar thing here. Oh, there's the Ash Party Crasher again. What is it with this card? Just won't leave me alone today. Alright, I think what we're gonna do... I'm gonna Grasp of Fate on Ash. Yeah, I don't need to... Target non-land permanent that player controls. Oh, for each opponent. Yeah, okay. It's like, is that gonna let me exile my own stuff? Well, this thing's not blocking, so it may as well attack. Knight of Doves. That card could be a problem. Let's get our fairy down here. Make him discard a card. Because now I could, like, do this, bounce the fairy. It's a slow way to get extra value out of it. That's a scary card. Although I will also happily block and trade here. That's going to make the Young Hero roll, which could give that. Oh, when that goes away, he's going to get a flying toad. There's not much I can do about that. Knight of Doves seems pretty good. I almost took that card when we saw it in the draft. Or we can just do that. If I control an enchantment, I get to scry too. Yeah, I need this to be gone. Oh, I should have waited, because that can actually sacrifice that. Because he's got mana. Oh, and on the bird, too. Yeah, that just kills me. Because that's going to get bigger, and we take 4. Okay, can I play against something that isn't red, white, roll you over quickly aggro? That would be great. No strats, okay. Alright, I go first. Yeah, I don't know if we were really in the open colors or not. It seemed like we got a lot of decent removal. Oh, hey, there's that thing. Could Hopeless Nightmare right now, but I don't really need to. I'll play it next turn. Because then I can pick it up and play it again. Could also just play the Spellscorn Coven, which I might just do that. Oh, that discards and he loses 2 life. Oh, it's a tough choice, apparently. Okay, going for the Griffinary. Okay. Okay, it's not a red-white deck. I should be thankful for that. Enchantment is put into graveyard from the battlefield. It gets a 1/1 counter. That is fascinating. Let's get our flyer going here, I think. Just have a discard Fiesta. Okay, so if our opponent attacks here, they'd essentially be offering spider food. Well, there's green in this deck. Well, I suppose you got Prophetic Prism. You can just do whatever you want. Must just be splashing for green. Okay, that is a sorcery, so if there's another one, they can't hit my Hopeless Knight. What is that? Collector's Vault, draw a card, then discard a card, and create a treasure token. Alright. Okay, this is about to get a little bit silly. So let's attack. We're gonna tap this way. We're gonna pick this up. Turn another target non-land permanent. Oh. It's just confirming the action. I'll figure out how this works yet. Archon's Glory? I do want that, but I would like a land first. And our opponent likes to discard cards, so we'll just keep that going. This also causes life loss, too, which is really starting to add up. Discarding a green-white rare. Cool, I don't have to deal with that. Minstrosity. Alright. I'm gonna have a post-combat Ginger Brute. Yeah, we'll just play our stuff post-combat. I know that's just gonna trade for that, but that's okay, because we got our 2-for-1 out of the deal then. We're gonna do this again. Devouring Sugar Moss, sure. We'll keep trying to make that card work. Have you discard another card. And here's a Ginger Brute. Going for an attack here. Let's offer this as a trade. He doesn't have any enchantments to put into the graveyard from the battlefield, so I'm not worried about this getting suddenly bigger. There could be a combat trick here. I mean, that's an unnecessary combat trick, because it didn't save his creature. That's why I don't think I'm a big fan of Sugar Rush. But it did find him a land, so I guess there's that. We found a lot of damage, though. 2, 4, 5 damage. And we've got a Scream Puff. Is there a board wipe I should be afraid of in this position? I don't believe so. So we're just going to attack all out and play our Scream Puff. And you got a treasure. You got a food, too. Okay. Pretty simple turn from us. Now he's got 4 mana, possibly 5, and 2 cards to deal with all this. Or 3 cards and 4 mana. This thing can become unblockable. Yeah, it is too much for him. Alright, we finally got a win. The deck finally did what it was supposed to do. The stockpiling celebrants are a bit silly. I don't know that I'm a fan of the Devouring Sugar Maw, though. Like, it seems like it's playable, but not the most exciting card. And we keep getting it. We keep getting it. Okay, fine. Oh, hey. Actually, this is Synergy because I can sacrifice this enchantment to it. Okay, never mind. We're good. What is this thing? Creature tokens you control get blah blah blah. Oh, that's a rare. I have a feeling it's not about to trade with our cat scratch fever here. I will block. Huh, I still have a play. Oh, Candy Grapple. I can do that. I don't want to play Princess Takes Flight while that has open mana. So let's just chill for a turn. We're not in a rush. We don't have Sugar Rush in our deck. What does this thing do? Look at the top 4 cards of your library, then put up to 2 of them back on top, then draw 2 and lose 2. Okay. Also, if we can sack our enchantment while this is on the battlefield, creatures your opponents control get -1/-1 until end of turn. Well, that's actually very rude. I may as well bargain this in case there is a combat trick. I can bring back the tabby with our Fell Horseman's effect. Cheeky house mouse. I could start the fun with this thing. I don't think that's what we need to do yet. Let's get our tabby back. We'll play the tabby. I'll trade the tabby for the mouse. Seems odd that a cat and mouse are trading in combat like this, but you know, whatever. We have our Fell Horseman coming. We've got plenty of action going on. When our opponent starts playing threatening stuff, we do the... Okay. Oh, what is that thing? Tap target creature... Oh, it's a tapper. That's kind of annoying. This only exiles creatures. That's really bad against that. Okay, so Fell Horseman it is. Oh, this thing can still come off of... Yeah, we needed that thing too. In our white-black deck. Okay, so far we've played against Boros and Orzhov, and that's it. Cooped up. Okay, well... That's not a token. You're not playing anything super threatening, though. I'm just going to return this to my hand. I don't think we need Ginger Brute. Let's get the Coven, though. And I could... Yeah, the auto-tapper kind of screwed me up there, because I should be able to cast my tabby this turn. I wasn't paying enough attention to that. Why would it tap all my black when I only had one more? Alright, sure. Get them discarding some stuff here. Yeah, see, there goes that thing. I don't have to deal with that. And we still have mana open to activate the tabby if we need to. Or you can, you know, tap the thing. It costs one less to activate during your turn. You could tap it, you could pay 3 and sack it, and... yeah, I'm up for a trade here. That is just fine with me. Okay, there's the Sewer Witch. Is there a reason I need land in my hand? Oh, we're gonna attack here. Dang it, auto-tapper! You know what? Because this is going to be it. Okay. Fine, we'll do it like this. Okay, we're candy grappling the Fell Horseman. getting attacked. This thing's just going to end up getting tapped. Unfortunately. Got the other ginger brute. Or you can do whatever that is doing. Exile target creature planeswalker, search its controller's hand, graveyard, and library for any copies. Oh, the end. Okay, it sure is. Of course, this thing can just tap it. Yeah. Alright. Can't stop me from sacking this enchantment and you never getting your creature back. That is what I like. I got a Scream Puff. Let's go to combat. Yeah, this tapper thing is just... it's so good against this. Scream Puff can make us more food, though. Potentially. Okay, both on bottom. And getting a land. Okay, cool. So I do think it's important to sacrifice the food token here. I'm going to tap our Scream Puff. Kind of surprised you're not doing this to draw a bunch of cards. I suppose there's value in tapping my stuff, but we actually have... I don't think I care about that. If you don't draw cards, I just win here, actually. Oh, not really. Well, yes I do. Because watch this. Yep, you're going to tap my... or you're going to tap that. Okay. Well then, let's go Scream Puffing. I'll pay 2, I'll get a Sorcerer Roll attached to this. This might be enough now. I can sack the Sorcerer Roll to untap thing. We have a giant. And it makes a food token. So our opponent's effectively at 10 life. Yeah. Let's see how this combat goes. I don't think our opponent's going to block our 2/2. So I'm going to attack with it. I think I can get away with this. Okay, our opponent blocked our 2/2. Oh, now you're drawing cards. That's scary. But I do get to untap this, and there's no more tapper. So I just got to be able to get one of these creatures through. Return Triumphant for that thing. Okay. We'll make this as difficult as we can for our opponent. Alright, perfect. And we rank up to Bronze Tier 3. Hooray! Okay, I guess our 4 mana 6/6 with Menace isn't that bad. It's just that sacrificing every turn. We're up against a handsome model. Alright, sure. Oh yeah, this is great. Let's start with the Tabby. Then we can maybe have a Hopeless Nightmare. I'll offer a trade. I mean, I'm fine with trading, and I'm fine with not trading. Let's get this discarding train going. Probably should have played the planes there, in case I get a second one and need to exile something. It'll only be a 2-drop. Bestial Bloodline. Okay. Yeah, that's a problem. Is that a sorcerer? That's an instant. Well, we're not blocking with this, so we may as well attack. Oh, we get Princess Takes Flight, and... yeah, let's get both of these. It's a Royal Roll token. That's just +1/+1 in war. So you lost your other token. I'm good with that. And I think what I'll do, I'll play the Coven. You know, I could also exile the Coven with my own Princess Takes Flight. And then when it returns, it gets to discard another card. And next turn I could, like, Grasp of Fate something and play the Hopeless Nightmare. Okay, yeah, I'm just going to exile that. Let's discard your last card first. Alright, cool. And let's Grasp of Fate this thing. And opponent has nothing, let's go attacking. Well, you could have this 4/3 with Trample. I suppose. The real question is, do I want to... I don't think I wanted Princess Takes Flight yet. I think I will sack this to scry 2, just so we draw something relevant. We'll also get a 1/1 out of the deal. Yeah, that returns back. That's a slow way of doing things. Because now we suddenly have a 2-turn clock. Ginger Brute and Fell Horseman. Yeah, I like it. We can do something else silly. Do we want to do something else silly? Oh, I can't. I don't have the nightmare thing anymore. Oh, I do want to do something silly. Yeah. I'm going to return this. We're going to just exile this thing. Something's going to get boosted and gain flying. And then we're going to pick this up. Blind Obedience. That doesn't stop me. Season of Growth. Alright. Doesn't stop me. Oh, I guess my creature center tapped, but okay. Okay, I am liking this discard synergy we got going. And now we're up to 3 wins. And we're up against Murdoch. Stockpiling Celebrant. I have a 2-drop here, so we're going to keep. And we'll play our Swamp. Opponent taking a mulligan. Ward 2, put a +1/+1 counter on it, create a 1/1 human. Alright. And we can trade here. Cooped up. I'm not going to do that. I don't really want to play this without any of our synergy. Because that doesn't seem good. Playing that doesn't seem good. Oh, nothing seems good right now. Oh, we're not going to do that. Let's play it as a 3/2. First time I've had to do that, but things are just a little bit awkward at the moment. Candy Grapple. Alright, cool. I can bring it back. And our opponent still doesn't have... that thing's gonna get counters. But I just don't know if I really care about that. I guess maybe I do. It'll be a 3/3. Oh, cool, another one. So what I can do... We'll play Ginger Brute, and we'll go attacking. I feel like I'd rather pick up the Fell Horseman. Well, we'll play the Devouring Sugar Moss, see if they got removal for it. Oh, it does not count as removal. Cheeky House Mouse? Oh, I've only got 1 white, though. I suppose I could have attacked with Ginger Brute and given him haste. Oh well. Talion the Kindly Lord. That is not going to be good for me. Enters the battlefield, choose a number between... And chose 3, because he knows we've got a 3-drop. When I cast a spell, I lose 2 life and draw a card. Well, he draws a card. I just get to be sad. We're gonna sack the food, I think. Beanstalk, let's kill this thing. I'm a little bit more concerned about that right now. Titanic Growth, or let's not kill anything. That was really unfortunate. I could pick up Cooped Up and put it on something else. Or I could get wrecked by whatever this is. Destroy a thing? Yeah. You destroyed a thing. Ginger Brute, Sugar Maw. Oh. I'm not really liking this. That's not good enough, and neither is that. If I... Oh no, I still can't attack this turn, so... Let's put it here. Or... I guess I like that a little bit better. Okay, get rid of this. Can't be blocked by creatures with power 2 or less. He's got enough to activate it. I guess we'll offer the trade. Yeah, I didn't think that was going to happen. Do I want to return the House Mouse? I'm not even going to have a creature in play by next turn, so no. Oh, Quick Study. That's going to let him pull ahead. I mean... that... Or you can get more combat tricks. And we drew land, so yeah, that's all. Alright, well, the deck wasn't completely awful, I don't think. Oh, we get rewards. Okay. I don't think the deck was completely awful. It wasn't the best. It did struggle a bit. I think some of our 1-drops were underwhelming. I think I was overvaluing Ginger Brutes here. I just really didn't like seeing those. We needed some of those 2-drops that make the enchantments that make the night token things. Didn't really get much use out of the Slumbering Keep Guard in that. Yeah, I just had way too many 1-drops, not enough 2-drops. We didn't see a lot of 2-drop creatures or good opportunities to take them. I definitely like the synergy here with the Stockpiling Celebrants, the Princess Takes Flight. We never even saw the 3 Blind Mice rare. I'd make tokens, creatures you control. That would have been nice, too. Fellow Horseman was pretty good, bringing back stuff, and the Coven was good, even without the having access to blue mana. Devouring Sugarmaw was okay. It was good at dealing a lot of damage. Constantly having to feed it, though, kind of became challenging sometimes. Taken by Nightmares, that's good at exiling. Oh, we never saw the Spectre of Mortality either, not once. Every game, we had the Sugarmaw, but we did not have either of our other rares. Well, that makes me sad. But hey, we drafted several rares and a couple of mythics out of this, so it was a pretty good draft, and yeah, I don't think I regret not playing the 8-drop when we don't have anything for it, really. So, yeah, a little bit of a loss of gems there, but it's okay. We at least got the 3 wins. And, yeah, that was my first draft of Wilds of Eldraine. But for now, I'll take my leave.